Hey guys, it's time to learn some economics. I hope you're having a good day so far. In this module, we are going to talk about scarcity and choice and how it's central to the study of economics. We're going to talk about the importance of opportunity costs, go through the difference between positive economics and normative economics, talk about when economists agree and why they sometimes disagree, and talk about the difference between macroeconomics versus microeconomics. So, anything that you see in red here, you are going to write down in your notebook. Again, you can either use the notebook I gave you or your own notebook. Individual choice is the core of economics. So, it is the decision by an individual of what to do, which, when someone decides what they want to do, also involves a decision of what not to do. Right? Basic principles behind the individual choice include: 1. Resources are scarce. Unlimited amounts of resources in the world. There is a real cost of something, and basically what that is what you must give up in order to get something. Alright, so not only the money that you lose, but everything else that you give up in order to buy something is the real cost of it. How much is a decision at the margin? We're going to kind of talk more about what that means here in a second. And people usually take advantage of opportunities to make themselves better off. Not always, but incentives matter. Now, resources are scarce. A resource is anything that can be used to produce something else. For example, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. I'm talking way more about that stuff coming up. Resources are scarce. Basically, there's not enough of everything to satisfy all productive uses or all wants out of those things. There's only so much land, intelligence to go around. Now, the opportunity cost is the real cost of something, is what you have to give up in order to get it. The reason why there's a picture of LeBron James in this video is because had he gone to college, which if you didn't know that, LeBron James went straight from high school to the NBA. Had he gone to college, his opportunity cost of going would have been not only his salary that he made while he was in the NBA, but also all the endorsements and things like that. So his cost of going to college would have been like $130 billion in that first year alone, which is unfathomable. But that just kind of gives you an example of opportunity cost. Now, macro versus microeconomics. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Just know that macroeconomics basically looks at big picture questions. Micro is much more focused on individuals or families or individual businesses. Macro looks at the whole economy, right? Now, microeconomics, again, focuses on decisions made by individuals and firms. Firms is another word for businesses, and the consequences of those decisions. Macroeconomics examines the aggregate behavior or the total behavior of the economy. Macroeconomics examines how the actions of all individuals and firms in the economy interact to produce a particular level of economic performance as a whole. Right? So, yes, individuals make up the macroeconomy, but sometimes we will not only focus on what makes individuals better off. Alright? So, just as a warning, okay? It doesn't mean that everything exactly will be for everyone how it is in the macroeconomic level. Alright. Now, there are two different schools of thought within economics. The first one is positive economics. Positive economics is the branch of economic analysis that describes the way that the economy actually works. So they're going to study and model actually what happens. Normative makes prescriptions about the way that the economy should work. So they'll set scenarios and they'll say, if we do X, then Y should happen, right? If we tax incomes at 90%, then this will happen, right? So that's kind of one of those different schools of thoughts there, okay? Doesn't mean that one's right or wrong, okay? It just means normative tends to kind of look at the theory and apply the theory into current situations. Positive focuses more on, okay, what's actually happened, and let's study it and figure it out. Right? So in the past, they might study when top marginal tax rates were 90%, take a look and say, okay, how was society, and was it good, bad, somewhere in the middle to have taxes be that high? And here's a little bit of an economics joke. You won't see too many of these. It's not even really that funny, but hey, you gotta laugh when you can. Now, there are two main reasons why economists disagree. One of them is when they make which simplifications to make in a model. The other are values. That's more high-level stuff. We'll kind of talk about those disagreements later on in the course. But really, when you start making decisions on simplifications to making models, you're at a pretty advanced level within economics. So now values is probably the biggest one. Like there's tons of economists, both that are more right-leaning or left-leaning or center-leaning. So that kind of will cloud how they view things. Just like in any other topic, your opinion on stuff does influence how you see the world and how you analyze the information given to you. So that's kind of where most of it is, right? And the joke here is one economist says the glass is half full, the other says it's half empty. It doesn't really matter because the guy's drowning, right? Okay. So that's it. I'll kind of leave this up here so you can read through the summary if you would like. I'm not going to go through everything since I just did. I hope this was informative. Please write down any questions you might have on the back of your paper. All right. By doing that, you'll be ready to go for class tomorrow when I ask you, does anybody have any questions over the lecture? Have a good rest of your day.